After living in San Jose for 30 years, I've experienced its growth, its expansion, its challenges, and its problems. And today we're going to talk about my personal journey and my thoughts on whether it's still a good place to call home. Hi, I'm Theresa, and for the past 20 years, I've helped hundreds of families find the right home and neighborhood here in San Jose, using our step-by-step guide to compete and win in this competitive San Jose real estate market. Today, we're going to talk about my journey and thoughts about living in San Jose and show you the good things and the bad things. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me start by sharing what brought me to San Jose and why I chose to make this city my home. I came up here in 1995 to start a university education at Santa Clara University. And after graduating with a mechanical engineering degree, I had several different job opportunities taking me out of state or staying here and starting to become Silicon Valley. And I chose to stay here in San Jose for multiple reasons. The weather, the sunny days, the opportunities and proximity to fun and recreation. And really, I came up here for Santa Clara University because this area was so much more green than Southern California, where I was originally from. So I appreciate the trees and the beauty that we have here in San Jose. As a young new engineer, of course, I had to find a place to live. So I rented a small apartment just outside of Santa Clara and the edge of San Jose. And for a couple of years stayed there, ended up getting a roommate and moving to another place, and in all of that time ended up meeting my spouse. So in 2001, we bought our first home in West San Jose. Buying a home in 2001 for $520,000 as a young engineer in my early 20s seemed like a really huge accomplishment. And I mean, it was. My family was shocked. My parents were like, how are you spending that much on a house? But you know, with a little perspective, here we are 20 plus years, almost 25 years later, that property is worth over $2.2 million. So that really lends to the economy and the housing here in this area. Yes, it's expensive. It's always been expensive. But if you can get in and get a property, the equity is growing quite quickly. Believe it or not, I've worked with several clients who bought their home 20, 30, 40 years ago, and it pretty much seems that the price and the value of homes are doubling every 10 years. And that really applies. I bought one at $520,000 and doubled to a little over $1 million, and another 10 years doubled to over $2 million. So that's what's happening, and it seems mind-blowing, but history is repeating a pattern here. And as you know, this has really just grown into Silicon Valley and really taken off. So it's possible for young engineers to do it, or young people to get into a property and be able to build wealth here. It's quite exciting, but pretty intimidating. I remember exactly how that is. Over those 25, 30 years that I've been here and I got settled into the area, it's amazing to see the development and the growth that's happened. As you know, Silicon Valley has really taken off with Google, Apple, Adobe, Broadcom, so many major companies here in Silicon Valley that have grown the economy and the job opportunities in the area, bringing really good income to the area and even fueling that housing market and development even more. North San Jose has really taken off, Berryessa with new developments, more high-dense living, newer construction. Evergreen was built out, and there's so many great opportunities for housing as well as development and fun places to hang out, with San Jose downtown being redeveloped and new opportunities here, as well as other communities throughout San Jose. With the growth of Silicon Valley and development of different communities, it's also brought in many different cultures. Tech jobs have brought in international workers with expert skills to help with the growth of Silicon Valley companies. That also means cultural diversity, adding a richness to the local neighborhoods and area. I'm right now in Japantown, one of the highlights of cultural neighborhoods in San Jose. But there are a lot of different options with beautiful, diverse cultures and cultural celebrations that really bring an extra lively factor to the community here. Now, one of the downsides is that the wealth disparity has become bigger and more apparent. With tech workers coming in and high-paying jobs, it has displaced some people that have been here a long time or doing more service-related jobs. Because of that, the homeless population has grown and is very visible in parts of the city. With the homeless issue becoming more and more apparent throughout the city officials are definitely working towards solutions. We also have several nonprofits, including Home First and Life Moves and many more, working for solutions with temporary housing and options to support people to improve their life living situation. Now, with all of that being said and those challenges about, San Jose is still a beautiful place to live with many diverse options for housing and activities. So let's talk a little bit about that. Despite these challenges, San Jose remains an incredible place to live, offering a lifestyle that is hard to beat. One of my favorite things about San Jose are the unique and diverse neighborhood options. I'm in Willow Glen, which is known for its cute older homes that have been updated and well cared for. They could be almost 100 years old, but they've been updated inside and are just gorgeous with so much character. There's also neighborhoods like North San Jose and Berryessa that are going through a lot of newer development, have condo and townhome options, and you could go to Almaden Valley or Evergreen up against the foothills. So many beautiful options and opportunities for the right neighborhood for you. No matter your budget and whether you're looking for a condo or townhome or a single family with a small yard or big yard, there are so many options in San Jose depending on the needs you want and neighborhood options. We can find a match for you. So let's point out the elephant in the room. Yes, cost of living is really high here in San Jose area. Now you can get a 1-bedroom condo for about $400,000 and a gorgeous, big, beautiful estate property for $3-4 million plus. And how do people do that? Well, with these high-paying Silicon Valley tech jobs, a lot of people will use their stocks as their down payment, or they have really healthy income that allows them to have a larger payment. Banks are allowing up to 42% debt to income ratio. So it is possible with the high-paying tech jobs here, but it is difficult. Keep it in perspective. As I shared when I started, I bought a $500,000 home, which feels like a huge stretch, but over time, you build equity and the market continues to grow. So the all-time advice I have that I tell people all the time is just to get in where you can, when you can. If you're ready to settle in a neighborhood, buy what you can afford and use that to work up to the next option. So what's kept me living here for 30 years? Hands down, it's the lifestyle. And that goes to a lot of different aspects. Number one, this beautiful sunny weather that we have almost every day. Secondly, diverse food options. I love that I can eat ethnic food and really high quality food almost any day. And I love the activities. Here we are in downtown Willow Glen, that's hustling and bustling and a fun place to gather. There's several other communities that have large, fun community events and downtown feel. But there's also many day trips and weekend trips at such close proximity. My family loves to go up to Tahoe to ski. We go camping in Yosemite and other national parks like Pinnacle. And almost on a daily basis, we enjoy the county and city parks around us. I love the green hills, the beautiful parks, and so many activities to do on a daily basis. And I forgot to mention, San Jose is so close to Napa Valley, San Francisco, the beach, the Pacific Ocean, Santa Cruz. There's just so many things to name and to do. 9 national parks in California. And that keeps me here and local, enjoying the beautiful weather and the beautiful art scene. There's just so much to do in San Jose that is why I live here with my family. Living in San Jose offers so much to do, but it's important to understand the different housing options available to you. After 30 years of living in San Jose, I've seen it grow and take off and become more developed and more diverse. But I love all of this diversity and the sunshine and the activities, and owning real estate in this area is what keeps me here. So as I talked about, if you can get into a property and continue to build wealth through your equity, that is one way to really enjoy and thrive here in San Jose. So if you'd like to talk to me more about finding the right neighborhood or property for you, I'd love for you to reach out at the number on the screen.